So here's the thing with Sterling. I'll tell you my personal experience. So when you sit down with Aljamain one-on-one and, you're whatever, he's a great guy. He's a great kid, very likable, everything else. Decisions he makes in public and things that he says in public do not make him the most popular guy on the roster. And it's the weirdest thing. I don't know if it's self-sabotage or what it is. It's just, he always seems to say the wrong things, in times when if he said even remotely close to the right things, people would love him. You know what I mean?
That whole thing that he went on, like, Aljo's cool in person, but then publicly, what was that all about? Why did it just felt like, man. What did you think when you heard all that?
If there's anything I've said about Dana is like he said, he's cool in person. I'm gonna take his words and use it with him. He's cool in person, but then I don't know. It's like as soon as he gets the mic to say anything about me, I never once heard the guy say anything positive about me, and that's the only thing that, like, if I'm a disgruntled employee, that's the only thing that it's kind of a bummer, man, because it's like I've literally bent over backwards and done everything him and Hunter has ever asked of me to do. I show up, I get in great shape, I fight the best guys in the world. I don't say, no, let me go fight number 6. No, let me go fight number 10. I fight the next guy in line that they want me to fight, that they think is the killer that's going to get the fans excited. And I do it. Thankfully, I've come out on top. I just don't understand why I can't get a little bit of a little bump. Like, yo, hey, Dana, what do you think about Sterling? Hey, man, he's fucking great. He's fucking awesome. Just like Conor, just like anybody else. He steps up when we want him to. It's not hard to say something like that. It's not hard at all. And my disgruntledness comes with he has such a cult following that once he says something, the parrots out there, they just hear it and they run with it, even though there's no basis on anything. Like, I don't get me wrong, there has been some stuff that I said I probably didn't do myself any favors in the public eye media. So I'm not gonna say everything he's saying is completely wrong there. But for the most part, I feel like I've been the most company guy that you could possibly ask for in a champion, doing everything asked of him, and going out there and promoting the fight, trying to sell the fight, giving good promos, hyping the fight up, getting the fans excited. I get into the crowd. Like I do stuff to make it fun for viewers. Even if you don't like me, I get you involved. That's what I would think that you would want in an athlete and a champion. Again, with the public eye thing, I just don't know how I do myself a disservice. I just don't know what exactly. I just need one thing to point out where I could be like, okay, you have a point there, but I don't see it. I don't get it. Maybe that's the plan, to make the fans hate me, to make it more, maybe it's more biased if they hate me. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know if it's that deep, to be honest, but that would be actually brilliant.
I think it is either, but benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Top lightweights Rafael Fiziev and Mateusz Gamrot clash this Saturday in the main event at UFC Vegas 79. While in the co-main event, Bryce Mitchell goes up against Dan Ige. And you can watch the entire UFC Vegas 79 event live on ESPN+. So do not wait. Click the link in the description and sign up for ESPN+ today.
Both guys that I wanted to see. They both come with pretty big followings, exciting styles, and fighters that people want to see. And I believe I possess a style that people want to see, and it gives people a show that they want to see. So they're definitely two fighters that I wanted to meet in my reign as champion, and I do still plan to meet upon my return.
Excellent. November 11th. Happy to be back for the belt. Let's go. Yep.
fight would be against Covington, December 16th in Vegas. I want to get back to work and get back in competing. Yeah. I think Covington, it's hard not to respect him as a fighter, right? Because he is good. I think talking can overshadow his talent when he's fighting. But overall as a person, I don't think he's a good person. We won't be friends outside fighting, you know, so I think that's one of the main reasons why I want to put hands on him. I think fighting someone like Covington definitely gives me the motivation, like getting up more early to get up and run. It definitely let me get to the gym early to train, so I think I can't imagine myself losing to someone like that. So I think that's my motivation in camp, and I think that's the motivation I need to go down and be one of the greats.
Are you going back to the UFC when you return to MMA?
Only thing that would get me back to the UFC, the only person I would just want to beat the out of is Israel Adesanya. I don't like him.
Why you don't like him? Because he be wearing like those pearl necklaces?
Nah, because he cap.
How's he cap?
Because he was never Israel Adesanya. How do I do this again? I filter myself now. I filter myself because Israel Adesanya, I get looking the same show, TMZ. They asked me who was next up. I said, I like this Israel kid. I said, he kind of, different, but he kind of got some pizzazz, right? He got his own character. He flashy, but he a good martial artist too. I said, I think he the next one to watch out for. This when he first started, right? I already gave you respect. Then they asked me, who do I want to fight? Whoever at the top. So you're at the top, my brother. It's a salute. I never wanted to fight Nick or Nate or Bisbing or Connor or George because I thought they was weak, easy, or they was whack. I thought they was the best. To be the best, you got to beat the best. When you beat Chuck Liddell, right? That cemented you. Can't nobody ever say nothing. He can't walk around as a god in that division and you walk through him that way and they not salute you. They'll try.
Yeah.
But if you really, you know what I mean, you don't even have to speak it. I can say it for you.
I was surprised to see you at the UFC Apex a few weeks ago for that fight.
I was one to be supported the one, and then I don't know. I talked to her, so I texted Dana, say Dana, it's okay if I can go watch my friend. I wish she's doing good, and we always train together. And they say, okay, Chris, no problem. So
you texted Dana, and everything was okay.
Yeah, he said, okay, Chris, you can come.
Maybe a reconciliation between you and Dana White in the future.
I already forgive him. Everything happened, I'm getting older. I don't want to hold grudges, and he know that. I wish the best for him, for sure.
I think that a lot of people would like to see you in the UFC Hall of Fame.
I'm gonna continue my journey, doing what are the best for the sport. Not just for me, but for the ones that may in the future. And if any of the line does happen, it's gonna be amazing.
So please, I would never put it on. Hold on. I never put your family into this.
Initially, I was just like, oh, good job. First thing I said to him, because he starts crying, I'm like, hey, stop crying like a bitch. He starts laughing, I'm like, hey. And then we talked about, other stuff. I was like, don't bring my family into this today. And he's like, I'm sorry. And changed his tune at the post-fight though.
Israel came over and was saying some stuff to you right after they wrapped the belt around you. Do you remember what he told you?
It was strange, you guys. It was strange. He was like I think he was mad that I made from his dog. I'm not even joking. Is that what it was? He was mad that I made from his dog. I'm like, what the is going on here, man? Like, are we having this conversation? Like, yeah, truly was mad. Yeah, I don't fucking know. Izzy, I'm sorry I made fun of your dog. I'm sure he's a great fella.
I think it was his dog that's passed away that's tattooed on his neck.
Oh, is that what it is?
He said in an interview he was going to go John Wick on you.
Oh.
It's weird. I was like when we have like a real moment and it's genuine, it's like, oh, yeah.
He's a politician.
Yeah, but still, it's just like, I guess he has to keep up appearances. But I just find it weird how you have a real moment and then it's all good. Keep it real.
Only person I would just want to beat the fuck out of is Israel Adesanya. I don't like him.
I'm tired, boss.